Hey everyone, I'm going to do the mid-monthlies with this tarot deck to sort of give you an idea of how it reads, what it looks like, a feel for it. The cards they're okay. They're nothing like too fancy. They're not like super great quality card stock. They're not super horrible. You know, I've had worse. I've had definitely better, but it is what it is. I'm going to read with this deck to give you sort of an idea of what it looks like, what it reads like. This is the one I'm going to use. This is the one that I am giving away. All right. If you want a chance to win this deck, brand new in the package, you need to first make sure that you're subscribed. Second, go to the daily real message for April 16th. Comment hashtag legacy. Legacy of the Divine Tarot is the name of the deck. So make sure that you're subscribed. Go to the correct video. There will be a link in the description box. There will also be a pop-up near the end of this video that you can subscribe and follow that link to the daily real message, okay, for April 16th. Comment hashtag legacy. That gives you a chance to enter to win this deck if that's something you're interested in. Okay, so a pretty well made box. It's got the magnet piece that keeps it, you know, closed. I like the ones with the magnet better than the Velcro or nothing at all. It's got the ribbon to help you sort of get the cards out of here, as well as a pretty big, well made book. It looks to have a lot of information. I would say each description is at least a couple pages front and back. Okay, so there's that. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe and get over to the other video to comment. The cutoff for that is going to be on the 18th at midnight. I will announce the winner on the full moon. Okay, so that's going to be in the real message, the daily video for the real message on the 19th. On the day of the full moon is when I will announce the winner of that deck. Taurus, this is your reading for April, the mid-month, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and probably even Jupiter for Taurus. The last part of April, energy is fluid, so it could be a little bit before, a little bit after. Remember, in these readings, the energy is interchangeable, so it could be you or the person that you're dealing with. For cross-watcher, it could be directed toward you. Take it as it resonates. Put it where it applies. Always, always, always only as it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. It's general, so of course it's not going to resonate with everyone, but if I do resonate with you and you would like a personal reading with me, you'll find all that information in the description box below. All the readings are done by donation, and the amount is entirely up to you. All right, Taurus, for April, the second part of April, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tower in the reverse position. Everyone, I think, I say everyone, if not everyone, mostly everyone, has gotten the Tower, I do believe, either in the reverse or in the upright. The Empress in the reverse position. Could be dealing with an air sign, could be dealing with a water sign. I mean, technically, I want to say Empress is maybe, I want to say Libra, but I don't know. I don't like putting a sign on the Empress. I don't really like putting a sign on any of the cards, but I'm pretty sure the Tower is a Scorpio, or at least that's what I think of when I think of the Tower. But someone may feel like they're not manifesting here, Taurus. Maybe you. You may feel a bit smothered in your home with the Tower in reverse, like your home's turned upside down. It could also be your business, something that you've built. Could feel that the foundation is rocky here. It could be built all backwards. I'm here in the house that Crack built. I don't know why that's funny. I don't think you're on crack. It's just like jagged and rickety. Someone may be blocked here from manifesting what they really want to. But again, I'm getting like strong feeling of smothered. Someone's holding on too tight. King of Wands coming out for you, Taurus. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have fire in your chart. I feel like somebody's really trying hard to hold something together. And I say that because the Tower in reverse is resistant to change that is going to come no matter what. Okay. You may already be in the middle of that Tower moment. That's going to be for some of you, though. I'm not getting that for a lot of you. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like you're resisting this Tower moment. And the Empress in reverse there can hover and over nurture to the point that they smother something out. They can also act a bit manipulative. They can act from a selfish point or out of selfish ways. They do not create like others, if at all, because their energy doesn't flow, which is why I say blockage. But basically they hang on so tight, kind of like this Tower in the reverse, like just holding on with everything you have so that it doesn't fall. And the King of Wands is a visionary, and it's an action card, right? The King of Wands makes things happen, and it's very passionate. And it does things for the long haul. It commits to things long term. And that's why I feel here like someone is really like giving it their all to hold something together. Now that could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Taurus. With the Justice card coming out for you and the Judgment card coming in reverse, this is huge for you, Taurus, which your first reading, like I said in that reading, which was extremely emotional. Let's hope this one does not go there. At least the camera's not in my face if it does. But this is huge. This is huge. The Tower, the Empress, the Justice, and Judgment. And in the first part of the month, I told you that it was like the first day of the rest of your life. And I think I've already mentioned Libra. And I also get Gemini with this Justice card. Not just the Justice card is for Libra, but with this one in particular, it reminds me of Gemini because of the way they've depicted the twins there, the women, like two of Lady Justice, the yin and the yang. But overall, I see someone is trying to create balance. Maybe someone's truth has been spoken. This could have to do with marriage. Again, I'm just getting the feeling like someone is holding on with all of their might. And someone has spoken their truth, but not the whole truth. Because there's not been a final decision made. Someone's heart is definitely not in the right place. They may not even know that. They may not even know that their heart's not in the right place. Someone could be dealing with legal matters, waiting on a judgment, or they could be avoiding legal matters because they're scared of the judgment. With an Empress in reverse, oftentimes the Empress in reverse can point to someone who can't bear children or someone who's trying to conceive and just hasn't yet. Could also be unwanted pregnancy. Could be baby mama drama. The Fool in reverse. This is every card out here is major arcana except for one. And it's a king. So part of the reason that this Tower is out here is because someone has acted recklessly. But I feel like they may be owning that. Maybe for some of you they're owning that and trying to move forward and leave some of these things in the past. But also I see here someone wants to move away from someone, but at least one person here is holding on very, very tight. Again, some of you could be dealing with an air sign or wanting to move towards an air sign. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign wanting to move towards an air sign, and some of you could be dealing with an air sign wanting to move to... Did I say that right? Dealing with an air sign wanting to move toward a fire sign, or vice versa. Dealing with a fire sign wanting to move toward an air sign. I'm not even sure if I said that right again. Temperance comes out. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fire sign, because, you know, King of Wands and Temperance coming out. But also there could be, you know, with that Justice card, It could be a twin flame, but it could also just be a reconciliation. With this Page of Coins coming out and the Ten of Coins, like, again, I feel like somebody is trying very, very hard to hold something together, and I feel like that something could be your business, but it looks a lot like your house. King of Coins comes out in the reverse position. Someone seems to be a bit insecure and maybe not even as stable as they want to be. Someone may have recently started a new position at work, or started back at the bottom. Especially whoever, if you or someone that you're dealing with acted recklessly or made a reckless decision, a foolish decision that would tear down the house. I'm hearing the house that love built. You would have to start back at the bottom. Okay. You also have a fire sign here that is trying to redirect their focus or your focus. Okay. Possibly a fire sign. It just could be the energy of the King of Wands. Okay. With the Seven of Cups and the Death cards, some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio in particular. It comes out twice for you. With the Seven of Cups, that's a dream state. A lot of options. Someone has quite a few options. Taurus, I think this is you. I think this is you. I think you have quite a few options. And I think you're torn. It looks like you're torn. You may be wanting to put that to an end. It could be the fire sign that hopes or has hoped that you've put that to an end. You could actually be putting it to an end. King of Cups coming out for you. Taurus, you may very well be torn between three people. Air, fire, and water. Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini. The Hanged Man. Taurus, you are definitely torn. You are definitely torn. I think there's been a decision made to hold it together for now, but still torn. Still torn. Ace of Wands. Someone wants something new. Someone wants a new path. They're very conflicted about this. Ooh. Taurus, I think you're conflicted about wanting something new. And again, if you're a cross watcher, this could be resonating with you directly. But I feel like someone is very conflicted. About a new person that ignites a lot of passion in them, taking a leap of faith of some sort, starting over, starting something new, which I don't think is entirely new. I think that might be someone, like a reconciliation of something, and it appears that you daydream about this a lot, even though I feel like you're trying not to. I feel like you're really, really conflicted, Taurus, on the inside. There's a lot going on with you. There has been for some time. Okay, Eight of Swords in the reverse position. I feel like you're really trying to get out of your head. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. But also I feel like you don't feel like you're on your divine path. In fact, I feel like you're trying to talk yourself in and out of certain things. With the High Priestess coming in the reverse position, the Devil coming in the reverse position, the Knight of Wands in the reverse position, and the Five of Cups. So basically, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You also have Capricorn out here. Lord, you have so many options, Taurus. This is unreal. You have so many people pursuing you, man or woman. My bitches got bitches. I'm just saying. Someone does want to break away, though. Someone's secret that they're holding. Sorry about that. So yeah, Taurus, you have a lot of people pursuing you. There's a lot of one-night stand energy. In fact, someone may view this as a one-night stand, but it may very well not be. There might have been a real connection here. But I'm feeling like you don't want to leave someone behind just as much as they don't want to get left behind. But at the core of everything, you want to be free. And of course, this is general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But someone definitely wants to be free of these shackles, and that's the big secret. So they deceive themselves, they deceive everyone around them, and they continue to do things in secret, I'm seeing. Only in spurts, though. Only in spurts with this eight of Swords energy in the reverse. It's like they break out every now and again, and then they try to contain it or put it back in the container. I'm actually hearing put a lid on it. Let's see what else we can get. Taurus, for the second part of April, you're stuck. It's the third time your cards have gotten stuck. Page of Wands coming in with the Sun. Definitely dealing with a fire sign. Could even be a Leo. You could be trying to make the fire sign happy. Okay, your decisions could be based on trying to make a fire sign happy, or the fire sign could be the one that makes you happy, okay? Someone is trying to repair a situation here. But it's almost like someone got hurt, and now in order to repair the situation, someone has to repress the truth and repress their emotions. Page of Cups. Whoever messed up is definitely owning it, and has already apologized or wants to apologize. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of secrets. I feel like the secret is you. You are the secret, and what you truly want is the secret. Gemini coming out for you with the Lovers. There's a choice to be made here, and you have a lot to choose from, Taurus. I'm seeing you having a lot of options. I'm seeing Eddie Murphy in the, I don't know, what is it called? I don't know if it's Raw or Delirious or what. It's the one where he's in the red leather, where everybody's throwing pussy at him and he's picking it up. Oh my Jesus. What is going on? What is really going on? I tell y'all, that's the more tired I get, the more fucking unfiltered I get, the more raw the messages come out. So this is like in and out, coming out sideways like this Five of Cups energy. This is in and out. One person, well, yeah. One person or 1 minute, someone's all in, and then they're back again. They're all out. They don't know. Nobody knows what they want here. Again, that four of Swords coming also in the sideways position with the Six of Cups. I'm telling you, this is someone from the past. You've got a connection here with someone from the past. Could be water, could be air. Could be anything, really. But there's a heavy Gemini connection for some of you. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. But this is a connection from the past, and you think about them a lot. Is this a friend? A close friend, maybe? That Judgment card. That's where your heart is. That's where your heart is. But it's for many of you, the final decision is to leave the past in the past and to keep it a memory, but I feel like that's eating at you. Again, general, not going to resonate with everyone. Okay? With the Eight of Wands here, though, I do feel like there's a message coming, or there's already messages being passed back and forth. With the Page of Swords in the reverse position, it's definitely a secret, and it's definitely digital, but may not be for long. With this King of Cups, this whole situation is leaving you emotionally cut off. Now, this could be someone emotionally cutting themselves off from you, but I don't feel like that's the case. I mean, of course, it's general. It's going to be different for everyone, but it definitely feels like you are becoming emotionally cut off almost on an accident. You're doing too much, Taurus. You're doing too much. Trying to do too much. Some of you may be traveling soon. By air. With that High Priestess in reverse, again, so many secrets. And ignoring the core of things, ignoring your heart. Again, some of you have made a conscious decision to, I'm hearing, what have I done? What have I done? Some of you have made a conscious decision to keep the household together. So ignoring or putting off to the side any, you know, any other feelings for anyone else. But you do have so many options, Taurus. With the Magician, it's like the world is at your fingertips. With the Magician, you can literally manifest anything. Again, I'm strong, Gemini, air. So I feel like that's the person you're thinking about, not the person that you're with. Knight of Swords coming in. Rushing toward. Seven of Wands is so much competition. This is also a challenge for you to like keep this under wraps with that King of Wands coming in. Yeah, I feel like the final decision is to keep the secret and go towards the fire sign for some of you. Now, for others of you, that will be reverse. Again, for others of you, that will be to keep the secret and go towards the air sign. I don't know. I feel like this is for a number of you, this is something you can only keep under wraps or keep control of for so long before it comes back up. Look, that Ace of Cups keeps coming up in the reverse position. With the King of Swords in the reverse position, this is mind games. And you have someone on your mind heavy. With that Knight of Cups in the reverse position. And we've already gotten the Seven of Cups. Like you dream about this a lot. So you're all fucked up, Taurus. Queen of Swords. Something needs to be cut out or cut off. But no, somebody's going to try to resurrect something with that Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Someone is definitely stuck. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, interested in men or women, doesn't matter. Somebody is stuck, definitely. At least, you know, this reading, of course, this is general, not going to resonate with everyone. I feel like I have to keep saying that, and there's still going to be some fucktard in the comments. But there is definitely a Taurus that is stuck between an air and a fire sign. Scorpio keeps coming up too. You could have Scorpio on your chart. Or one of the people that you're dealing with could have Scorpio on the chart. Or it could just be the transformation. It could just be life or self going through transformation. The Nine of Coins in the reverse position with the Four of Coins. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So someone chooses to not go out on their own. I mean, a lot of decisions are made in a selfish way. Like the heart's desires, everything is all off. I feel like, Taurus, everything seems a little bit backwards for you. Let me try to get something else. That's related to the Ace of Wands. Again, new vitality. Taurus, I feel like you want to start something new. You want to start over. Now you could just want to start over with a person, with a, you know, let's wipe the slate clean and start over. Fire, taking the lead. Aries, some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but yeah, fire sign for sure. Moving on, success and growth. That's related to the, again, Wands. That's travel and communication. And moving on. These people are going in separate directions. And ironically, Taurus, I feel like this is both you. I feel like you're torn. You are torn. But you do seem to currently, at least in this spread, traveling toward the fire sign. Or someone with fire heavy in their chart. You're going to have some kind of an epiphany if you haven't already. If you haven't already. Some sort of a breakthrough. With the seven of air here, it's like seek truth. The fire sign could be trying to seek truth about you. Or you them. Take it as it resonates, especially if if you're a cross watcher. With this two, this sacral chakra with the solar plexus chakra. Okay, look here, Taurus. There is someone that does something to you on so many levels, in so many ways. Like just your whole body vibrates, I'm hearing. Some of you may be on the verge of, or in the process of, in the middle of a Kundalini awakening. Whatever it is, it's stressing you out. The whole situation is stressing you out. Change your focus. Love abounds. Confront and trust. So more secrets, more water energy, more Aries energy, fire sign. Starting over new, trying to do the right thing. Taurus, I feel like you're just trying to do the right thing. And some of you are like, I'm getting a real like, how do I say this? It feels like I need to finish what I started because I started it. If that makes sense. Not because it's the right thing, not because it's right for me, but I started it and now I need to finish it. There would also be some sort of a financial hit for some of you. If this were to come out. If this truth were to come out, especially if you're dealing with an Aries or a fire sign or someone with that heavy in their chart, if this truth comes out, you definitely take a financial hit. But then there's some of you that are going to be confronting yourself, confronting your truth, confronting your secrets, and then some of you are going to have your secrets confronted to you, especially with that Eight of Wands energy. But I can't remember. Somebody else got messages coming through or searching through messages or something. I don't know. I can't remember. You have to go back and watch the videos. So you could be waiting on a message. You could be looking towards the fire sign to send you a message. Yeah, some of you are definitely are having like the beginning stages or in the middle of a Kundalini awakening. I don't know what has caused this, but it's some sort of like either you've had sex with someone, spoken to someone, maybe a traumatic experiences can also bring on Kundalini awakenings. Any number of things. And I apologize for the background noise, y'all. My dog, y'all know he snores like a grown man. But there's a part of that is facing the shadow self. Facing the shadow self. And that could have something to do with this full moon that we have coming up. Three of Coins. If someone is trying to repair something here and work on something, build something back up. I feel like back up, not up. Back up. Queen of Wands in the reverse position. When the Queen of Wands comes in the reverse position, she is often very pissed and very vengeful. Knight of Cups and the Six of Coins. 10 of Coins in the reverse position. 8 of Wands in the reverse position. Devil in the reverse position. And again, the Empress in the reverse position. Someone is holding on so tight. Capricorn coming out for you. Someone doesn't feel like there's an even exchange here, and that's because it's not equally yoked, and that's because there's an energy that's torn here between, I'm going to say at least two people, but I mean, depending on where you fall in this, because Taurus, you do have so many people coming your direction. You have so many options. But someone here holds on so tight. And it's this very back and forth energy of communication. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And someone wants free. Someone wants free. There's a lot of blockage here. A lot of blockage. And this Three of Coins, what this person is repairing is the broken home. Page of Coins coming out again with the Three of Wands in the reverse position. And you've already gotten change your focus. I feel like your focus is going to change quite a few times. Sorry about that. Yeah, someone definitely wants free. They feel like they have a more divine path, a more connected path with someone else, and this is a challenge, and it does bring competition, and I don't know how long you're going to be able to keep that up. For some of you, you're trying to shut that off. You're trying to shut that out, and for others of you, you do finally decide to go for it. The Moon coming out for you again. Secrets. Facing shadow self. You do have another opportunity here, Taurus. Someone decides to let go of the fire sign. Bam, there it is. Someone will decide to let go of the fire sign. Someone stays blind in a stalemate position. So you have two very distinct. Someone decides to let go of the fire sign. And on the other side, someone decides to stay blind and stay in a stalemate position and not take the leap of faith. Okay? Someone definitely goes towards an air sign. That's the decision, the air sign. So, and I feel like it's pretty, like, even. For those of you that are resonating with this, if you're with the fire sign, you want the air sign. If you're with the air sign, you want the fire sign. Let's see if we can get something for singles. Taurus for the second half of April. Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So some of you have a fire sign rushing toward you. For the singles, you know, it's a night. Nights are stop and go. They're not the most stable energy, I guess. With that Queen of Wands in the reverse position. They may still be attached to someone. So if you're single, I would be careful of a fire sign pursuing you, rushing toward you, because they may still be attached to someone, especially if you are a Taurus woman and a fire sign man or masculine energy rushes toward to pursue you, because it does look like they have a raging bitch that's still attached to them. Three of Pentacles coming in the sideways position here. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, I feel like someone still has shit going in their home. So if this piece right here is resonating with you, if you're single, yeah, it's a lot of conflict. It's too much conflict, actually. I would just steer clear of that. Of course, it's not going to be for everyone, but I mean, if you see a red flag, just don't even go there. Don't even go there. There's a lot of confrontation revolving around that person. Okay, with the Six of Cups, all right. Could have someone coming from your past. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I don't feel like that's a juggle, though. I don't feel like that's a juggle. I feel like you may work really well together. Two of Wands in the reverse position. Two of Swords. Taurus with the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. For some of you, this is a friend or something from the past that you did work really well together. You did really well together. You may have crossed a line and it may have messed up the friendship. You know what I mean? And now it's like all stop on communication. Cutting off a situation. Not knowing what to do with it or how to react to it or where to go from here. And for others of you, you're just now cutting off a situation in a relationship from the past. Full stop on all communication where that's concerned. Okay. Knight of Cups. Some of you are definitely getting what you want. Your Emperor is coming toward you. Okay. Lots of fire. Aries and Sagittarius in particular. Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Scorpio come out heavy for you, Taurus. But the Emperor, yes, it is the card for Aries, but and then King of Wands coming out in the reverse position. So let's see. With the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. For some of you, you have your Emperor or Empress is coming toward you. I feel like this is more for the Taurus woman, though. You do have your Emperor, and I don't like to put a sign on it. The Emperor and the Empress energies are like the elevated beings. They're the highest, you know, of their whatever. But it technically is the card for Aries. And then on this hand, some of you may be getting out of a karmic relationship, but some others of you may be actually entering into a karmic relationship. So be careful with that when the wheel turns. Taurus, especially if you are a woman, a female Taurus, or a Taurus that resonates with the feminine energy, that is not as stable as you want to be. If you're not where you want to be in life, then just continue to focus on your coins. Because I feel like you're going to foolishly go toward a fire sign that's a male, possibly, and they are not stable either, and this is a karmic thing anyway, and you're really toxic together, and it creates like another wounded warrior energy. Okay, for others of you, you're trying desperately to leave past baggage and thoughts and things behind. Okay, and you're getting ready to lay down these burdens. Scorpio coming out again for you. Okay, and Virgo as well as Gemini. Okay, so for others of you, you're back and forth, and you're doing everything you can to lay down these past emotions and baggages and thoughts and things, laying down this oppression, whatever it may be, laying down these responsibilities that no longer serve you. I don't even think the wands belong to you. Okay, I think you picked them up along the way from other people, and you're trying to end a situation to create room for new love. All right. And that brings you out of this single energy. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I love you all very much, and I will see you next time.